Hello, I'm Emmanuel, and in this video I will be explaining the design and functionality of a drink ordering system that uses a combination of the MVC architecture, the builder pattern, and the state pattern. The goal of this system is to allow a user to create a customized drink order, track state through the processing stages, and maintain the clean separation of responsibilities between data, user interface, and control logic. The system is structured into three main parts: the model, which handles data and business logic; the view, which collects user input; the controller, which coordinates the system. Alright, for the model view, we have classes that include drink, order, drink builder, an abstract class, customer drink builder, order state, and its concrete states, also notification service. The drink class, which is the class we're currently on, is the final product being built. It contains like the attributes like as the size, the flavor, the milk type, and that extra shot if the customer wants it. It mainly uses setters and getters, but it's not manually constructed by the user. Instead, we use the builder pattern. We have the abstract class called drink builder, and that facilitates the creation of new builders. So the concrete implementation is customer drink builder, which has methods such as like set size, set milk, set flavor, and set extra shot. This approach allows us to create a specialized drink object in a controlled way. The benefit of this is that it provides flexibility and extensibility, since we can easily create new types of drink builders in the future. However, there is a trade-off. This introduces tighter coupling between builders and an increase in class complexity, since each variation may require additional builders classes. For the order class, we have the representation of the full order information, and it acts as another product object in the system. Like drink, it stores data through getters and setters. The benefit of having an order class is that as a model object, it keeps data centralized and follows the MVC separation rules. The notification service checks the state of a drink and order and ensures that it is being used correctly in the system. This helps enforce correctness during processing. This was not fully implemented. For the state pattern, we have three classes, which could be done better using an enumeration. So the state pattern has ready state, in progress states, and paid state. Each state controls how the order behaves at different stages. The benefit of this is that it delegates the responsibilities to each state class, ensuring that logic is not placed in a large conditional statement. Instead, each state controls its own behavior, improving maintainability and correctness. So for the view layer, we have the user interface. This class is responsible for correcting user input, displaying prompts, sending data to the controller. The benefit of this is that it helps prevent invalid object creation because the view does not directly construct objects. It only collects and transfers the data. The trade-off is that the UI depends heavily on the controller for processing, which adds an extra layer of interaction and complexity. We have the controller layer, which includes main, or order controller, and drink director. The main class serves as the entry point for the program and interacts with the user. It starts the user interaction. Order controller is responsible for handling the creation of new orders. It coordinates receiving the user input, triggering the builder process, and passing data into the model. The benefit of this is that it provides greater flexibility since the object creation logic is centralized in one place. Trade-off is, however, this increases system complexity because the controller now manages multiple responsibilities, including coordination and construction flow. The drink director manages the construction sequence of a drink. It does not create the drink directly. Instead, it receives the data from the controller, instructs the builder in the correct order, ensures that the consistent construction steps. The benefit of this is that it separates the construction logic from both the controller and the builder, improving organization. However, this introduces more classes, which increases overall complexity of the system. So to summarize how the system works, first the user interface collects input from the user, then the order controller receives the input, the drink director organizes the construction process, the customer drink builder builds a drink step by step, the final drink and order objects are created in the model, and the state pattern manages the order progression. The notification service checks and validates the state changes. Overall, the system demonstrates strong use of design patterns. The MVC ensures separation of concerns. The other pattern provides controlled and flexible object creation. And while these patterns introduce trade-offs such as increased complexity and more classes, they significantly improve maintainability, scalability, and correctness of the system. This makes the architecture well suited for real-world applications where flexibility and structure are important. And that's it. Thank you.